Good Monday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some more PalWorld this lovely evening. So I've decided to start going after the summonable bosses. So I've got most of the... I got a base I built that's got most of that rigged up. I just need to get together a decent crew to go fight it. I don't know anything about the boss that I'm going after, so I'm basically just going to grab my biggest, strongest bitches. And then roll over there and kick the crap out of it, hopefully. I don't know what its elemental strengths and or weaknesses are going to be, so I'm going to have to go for a wide variety. I know it's going to be level 30, but that's about all I know about it. So let's see here. All these little ones might not be the best option. Got a 38 Mossanda. You could theoretically kick some assorted butt. $41 domin gold. That'll give me water and water and earth. Our socks 31, little weak. 37 gory rat. Infinite stamina hooligan. That might work. Let's see. None of my chillets are high enough level to try it. That Pyron might be. A Lunker, Master of Fasting. I don't think either of those are particularly good combat skills. 38. Bunch of darks. Last two I'm going to go with dragons. I should have a couple of decent dragons scattered about. You're technically a dragon, but are any of you good? 28, 17s. No. Big fella, you are 32. Other big fella. Oh, look at the attack strengths on him. Now, he ain't a dragon, but I honestly don't know if I have enough dragons for it to matter. Big fella, 43 Quiverin, 45 Blazamut, Flame Emperor. Alright, we'll see how this lineup holds up. You know what, I'm going to get rid of that Gora Rat and go with level 51 Minta Sting. Maybe that dude will do some work. Alright, so that's my lineup. I got food, I got ammo. Could probably drop off all that carbon fiber. I don't need to be dragging it around with me, so I'll make a quick pit stop. So that's my mining base. Turns out the location I was looking for my crystal base was just like 50 yards farther up the hill than where I was currently. So I found a pretty decent place to drop an ice base up here. I'll stop by here and show that to you folks before I head off for the fight. Where is my... There we go. So I've got 8 of these crystals here. 8 of these pure quartz nodes. And nothing real fancy here, just building a wall, locking off the ground level. I'll go upstairs and show you the top floor. I don't have any PALs here active yet. I'm still in the construction phase. But I got a whole bunch of beds down, got a couple hot springs, food, trough, and a cooking spot. So yeah, it's not done. I've still got plenty of work to do up here, and I can't exist up here without a heat pal right now, so I'm going to need to get better equipment. But for now, yeah, it's not a terrible place. What am I looking at down there? There's a blue something right there. What are you? Oh, you're just a jump pad. Okay, roger, roger. That's all you are. It's just glowing weird. Yeah, that's all that is. All right. So that teleporter is the one I'll use. It'll give me a chance to recover some health while I move to it. I don't think I have a water type on me right now. I do! Haha! You big golden son of a bitch. You managed to get it open for me. And I'm far enough down the hill that I don't have to worry about freezing to death anymore. Whew! One hit, that cryolinks. I'll burn through a bunch of greens right here, but that's fine. I've got plenty to spare. Beautiful. That'll work. There it is. Right over there. So I'm thinking I'm going to open with the Mossanda, see how it does against this thing. Like I said, I don't know what the elemental type of the boss is going to be, so I'm just going to have to play that one by ear. I also don't know if I capture it. So I'll have to have my, it's level 30. So theoretically my gold balls will be good enough for it. But I don't even know if it is capturable, so. big blue over there. I think that's actually a legendary blue. Huge damp. Yep, legendary. Beautiful. That should be something good. I'm needing, one of the things I'm farming right now is I need a whole bunch of flame organs so I can build the heaters that I'm going to need up there at my ice base, at my crystal harvesting base. And then I need a whole bunch of miner pals, and to make it self-sufficient by putting enough crops up there to do its thing. So my arena base I built right here. I think this is the one. There. No, that's my mining base. So yeah, this is arena base right here, just north of Jormuntide. There's not a whole lot here. It's just the summoning circle and some defensive walls and the PAL box, of course. So I got a whole ton of these Bella Noir slabs, and all it tells me is that it's going to be a level 30 Bella Noir. I don't know a damn thing about its elemental type, and I know nothing about it other than its level. So I've got some metal defensive walls built around here, places for me to basically hide, since this is a large empty area. So my whole thing is to get it summoned, to get back into cover and let my dudes do the job, and hope it doesn't have any super heavy area of attack spells. So, summon. $50,000 XP, or 50,000 armor on this wall. So as long as I can keep away from her. Alright, she's a dark type. Holy shit, she's blasting right through these walls. Alright, so he's not doing anything. Let's try big fella, see how he does. That Menta Sting. He should be able to clobber her pretty easily. I've done 10,000 XP, or 10,000 damage to her so far. What the fuck? It shot straight through there? I think he has the same attack she does. Alright, so she's dark type too. If I lose this one, I'll have to do some research. I think dragon type beats dark type. Come on, big fella, get in here. Stay in the fight. Holy hell on a hamburger. Yeah, she's obliterated several of my outlying walls. I need to get up here to the high ground. Fuck's sake, man. Only level 30 and doing that kind of damage to me? Okay, well, let's... Alright, let me see. I need strict dragon types. The best ones I've got, so... Let me double check that first off. I'm pretty sure it's dragon types to beat dark. Yeah. Okay, so I needs me my dragons. Chillets aren't going to be strong enough. Level 1, level 47, you might do something. 30, 28, 14. $32 alpha. Big fella. Xeno Guard might actually be able to do something. Oh yeah, with those comet strikes doing 100 damage a hit. Okay. So first things first, I'll open with Jormuntide. And I'm not going to spawn right on top of her, because she'll kill me before the map even loads if I do. 5 minutes. I don't care about you dudes, you're nothing to me. Raid failed. She shattered my base. Well, shit. She broke my, yeah, she broke my damn, Fuck off, Dire Howl. I got shit to do here. Okay, so those walls did damn near nothing. Let me think. Okay, so pondering. I don't got the material to even build the PAL box right now. Alright, so I'm going to have to rethink that entire approach. I barely even scratched her surface. I'm going to have to reevaluate how I do that one. I thought those walls would hold up significantly better than they did. But no, they got obliterated in record time. Let's see. Wood. Let's see here. Well, the location isn't bad. I'm just thinking I'm going to have to invest in a hell of a lot more walls. Because they survived against her hits at least a little bit. But not enough for my dudes to do their job. Okay, so let's see. Just need some more wood. Alright, so these can wait here. Pretty sure I don't got enough for to rebuild the summoning circle. Stone and palladium, a bunch of both. So yeah, not enough yet. Gonna have to rethink how I did that one. Now the best walls I got right now are those metal reinforced. 50,000 hit points each, but she was still able to chew through them with a single attack. Mines. meteor launcher. A phenomenal weapon that fires a meteor, attack 2,000. It's 200 meteor fragments before I even start thinking about the ammo for it, so... Semi-auto rifle's not going to do enough damage to matter. Pump-action shotgun's a negative assault rifle. 320 per shot. Not worth it. I mean, my pistol right now is doing, what, 1,500? 12. Pondering. 195, but I'm guessing that's per pellet. I'm about to get a rocket launcher, 10,000. That's... mounted missile launcher. Laser rifle. Okay. So I need pallium fragments and stone to get the circle up, and a bunch of concrete and ingots to build the walls. And at least now I know that it's a primarily dark type, so I know to go in heavy with my dragons. Level 12 Hangyu, 35 Syndicate Crushers. I could probably take that base right now if I really wanted to. Oh, fuck off, Tokos. I don't want to deal with you right now. I got shit to do. Run, Fuddler, run! They're coming right for you! Need the electrical organs, and I can grind them up for their friends. Alright, I'm gonna need palladium, or paldium. I'm gonna need that sulfur for gunpowder. And I'm gonna need some stone. Got a lift monk effigy right across over there, and at the very least a good-sized egg just above it. smaller than I thought it was. But I'm here, so I might as well grab it. Still a large, which isn't terrible. So I needed 20. I have 12. Big ol' thwack. You know what? I might as well do while I'm here is grab myself another Jormungandr. I mean, he'll have respawned by now, and I can always use another one, either for liquefaction or breeding. So let's find Big Ugly here. The squad I've got on me should be able to obliterate him in short order. Epic old bow schematic, huh? Alright, fellas, let's go get this Big Ugly sumbitch. Well, let's swap out. Get the fight out of the water so it goes a little quicker. Beautiful. Alright, Lord of the Sea, fit as a fiddle. Those are not bad. Oh, you want to join your friend in involuntary death? Well, there you go. I was going to say involuntary servitude, but you're only a level 18, so you're doomed from the get-go. Need the arrows. I will mark this location though, so I know there's a cave here. I'm too encumbered to go in there right this very second, but I can go in there and get some useful stuff later on. More stone, okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to need a ton more metal here. Those walls were kind of working, and they are the best defense I've got right now. I'll probably need to end up doubling them up. 2 or even 3 layers of them. I'm thinking of different ways I could go about doing this. You know what? I'm going about this all wrong, trying to fight it the way I would fight any other normal enemy. I'm doing this the wrong way. What I do is I move all my heavy-hitting dragons here and assign them to the base. 15 of them. And they'll just, all of them will jump the Bella Noir simultaneously. That's what I was doing wrong, is I was trying to take her on one by one, and that's just stupid. So instead, I'll swamp her, 15 on 1. She'll be taking so many hits so consistently she won't even have the chance to pay any attention to me. So all I need is some ore, some cement, build myself some walls to hide behind while my dudes do their work. Well, that was quick. Alright, so that gives me enough concrete and enough metal to go build me a good chunk of walls over there. Yeah. Okay. Alright then. I might be able to do it this time. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Let me see if I can pull this off being a little bit smarter than I was last time. Okay, so all my heavy-duty dragons I need here. None of my chillets matter enough, so we'll do dragon sort again. All my chillets are too weak. They'd get obliterated in seconds. Same with that Dinosaur. Ephedrians. Basically anything around 25 will do. The higher the better, of course. You know what? I'll round it out with a couple chillets just because. Alright, there, buddy. You ready? We got a war coming. And I'm going to hide in the back and pray to not be a part of it. Run away! Ah! Ah! Flee! Flee! Run away! Get her! Everybody! Clobber the frack out of her! Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, that bar is dropping faster now. I'm okay with that. Go, my glorious critters! Yeah, the chillet got obliterated in short order. I knew that was going to happen. We've done almost 100,000 damage to her. Alright, appears to be immune to spheres, so I know I can't capture her. Good to know. Come on, keep hitting her, keep hitting her. Don't let up. Come on, guys, you got her halfway done. Keep hitting. Shit, she just clobbered 3 of my dudes in one go. That's alright. I've still got all my heavy hitters are still there. All my big ones. The Xeno Guards, the Jormungandrs, they're still up. Come on. Finish her. 110k. Come on. Keep kicking. Keep kicking. Below 100k. We're almost there. Almost there. Got her pinned up against the wall and they're just stomping on her. Come on. 70k. Normally you have to pay extra to get this kind of treatment. Smoke her, punk ass. Insult to injury. 40k, come on, come on, come on. $28, $27. I got her attention. 22, 21. They're gonna have a bad day. 15. 12. And done. Whew. All right, let's get cleanup. A lot of my dudes got hammered particularly bad, but you know what? A victory is a victory. What is this big purple thing? Ancient Civilization Core, Multi-Climate Undershirt +1, Training Crystal Legendary, Huge Dark Egg. I don't think I had that before I took her on. Maybe that's how I hatch her. Maybe that's her egg. The training manual XLs. Okay, so that should have her Palpedia entry done. There's Robe Christ. I already had one of you. All right. Let's see. She's a boss, so she's probably down near the bottom, would be my guess. Okay, so until I hatch it, I'm not going to have any data on her. But that's fine. I can beat you now. I know how to beat you now. I'm going to need a large quantity of repair kits. And yeah, I'm definitely going to want more metal and cement down here. This was far enough back that it didn't get hit. I think this is built at a standard workstation, so I'll do a high quality just to be certain. Alright. Okay, that got her. One down. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, these walls are all pretty well beat up, but I can fix them. My dudes are all pretty well beat up, but you're fine. So I'm gonna start building up my dragons a little bit. So Mercy Hit, Ferocious Glutton. You can do some work. Level 46. I think you're about as strong as I can get you. Ephedrine, Dragon Killer, Sickly. Hooligan. Mine Foreman or Stronghold Strategists. Increasing my defense, that's not terrible. So they'll start building up these four. And alright, so I need these now, and now I know how to get them. There's a bunch of tech I need that requires those. 5 cores for the Sniper 2 module. Yeah, a bunch of the stuff I need here. The large incubator needs 4. So I'm going to have to grind out fights against her. Okay. So till my dudes are healed up is another 5 minutes. So I'm gonna be redoing this fight multiple times tonight. Inventory is good. I'm gonna go do a quick cave run, grab a bunch of metal and a bunch of repair kits, come back, hammer things back together, and go again. Now that I know how to beat her, I can start grinding it out for parts for those ancient cores I need, and I have a bunch of fragments for her, so that won't be anything I can't manage. Hello, little Cremis. How are you? Don't worry, little Cremis. I don't need to beat you to death. You got nothing I need. $30, $46, $17. What am I looking at here? $19. Alright, I'll use the low-level ones. Let them get some experience. Let them build up a little bit. Mostly just doing this to kill time. And get the alpha. Because there's always an alpha at the end of the dungeon. Get him! Let's go. Okay, yeah, this one. I could go around or I could go through. I'll go through. More exciting that way. So before too long, I'm going to be doing another large-scale Project Zomboid run-through. I just have to decide whether I want to do a... I'm going to do one of my good old-fashioned city clearings. I just haven't decided whether I want to do it in not Lexington, Frankfurt? Is that the city? Big, or basically whether the vanilla map large city or the mod large city of Raven Creek. So I'll decide which of those I want to do, and it'll be a huge zombie population, no respawn kind of deal, where it'll probably end up being well, no, I haven't decided yet, because both could be a hell of a lot of fun. And I think they've converted Raven Creek over to Build 42, so... And then there are a couple other new games I need to start spinning through, and I need to get back to Satisfactory at some point. A sweeper? An alpha sweeper? I don't care about sweepers. King of the floof. At this point, it's just about XP. I'll still capture it because it's an alpha, and, well, I have to capture it because it's an alpha. Required by law. But, I'll never use the damn thing. You gonna actually fight back? There you go. Okay. Oh, that's right. He's Mercy. So hell never kill him. Well, that's fine. It makes them super easy for me to catch. I'll smash them down to the point where they're just about done, and then I can bludgeon them with my balls. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that effigy and that one as well, and then teleport back home. Grab some metal, build some walls, grab some toolkits, repair some walls, and then bring the winch out again and kick the crap out of her a second time. Or, more accurately, let my pals kick the crap out of her a second time while I sit on the sidelines and cheer them on. If I need to beat her for every single one of those ancient cores, I'm going to have to grind out those fights. I mean, I've got plenty of the little markers, but that don't mean it's not going to take. It's not going to be 14 flavors of pain in my ass. But now that I have the crew that I know can do it, every level they get, it'll get a little bit easier for them. Every time I get myself a better dragon, I can get it done with a few less casualties. Get it done a little faster. She'll still be able to knock me out with a single hit if I'm not careful, so I'm not going to get cocky. I'm definitely going to make sure I've got enough cover to work with, because it takes one good hit, which takes her about 3 seconds to unload, and I'm done. So I'm going to have to remain cautious. But I beat her once, I can beat her again. And the next thing I'll probably want to get a base for is sulfur, because I'm going to need an absolute ton of sulfur for ammo once I start getting a gun that I'm going to be using more often. Rocket launcher doing 10,000 damage a hit. Each shell costing, I think it was 50 gunpowder. Five. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I still think sulfur to gunpowder is a 1-to-1. So it's probably not a terrible idea to try and find myself a good sulfur farm. Oh, fuck off. You little weasels don't matter to me. Not worth the 10 seconds it would take to kill all three of you. All right then. You that was a pretty good find right there. +2 cold and heat resistance. But since I'm going to be grinding out battles in the temperate zone, I'm not going to need to keep that on me right now. This is rare enough that I'll keep it here. All the rest of that crap gets sold. I need to repair my assorted stuff. Need more ingots. Now, fortunately, ingots are easy for me to get. Do I have a expedition returned? I do not. Okay. I have an entire base dedicated to ingots, so that's not a big deal. Armor's in good shape, but I'll need some for my cold resistant. Oh yeah, that's right. I had set up massive breeding operations for my Anubises. You know what? That's probably enough No, you know what? No, they're pretty much the best base pal. So I'm going to let them breed out all my cake right now. And then I'll be able to hatch out a ton of Anubises. The reason why, I will show you the reason why Anubises are so good. Level 4 handiwork, level 3 mining, level 2 transporting. So level 3 mining means they can mine almost everything, basically everything I'm mining right now, and handiwork means they're extremely good on production lines. And transporting means they can clean up their own mining mess. So these guys on a mining / manufacturing base, these guys are awesome. Eventually I plan on replacing my entire production force at my ore base with just these guys. Other than the few that are there for maintaining the farms and the like. Making sure they all have enough food. I need 5 before I can start upgrading these. Getting close on a couple of them. Alright then, so... Pretty sure I don't got any more ingots here. I do not. Get some gunpowder going. Gonna need a ton. I'm gonna need wood as well. I'll need to bring a wood pal back here. Alright, so bounce on down here. Let me see, what do I need for... toolkits is just fiber and stone, so... Let them do that while I run cleanup a little bit more. Oh yeah, she's going to be done with those super quick. Perfection. Good job, little Wixen. Right, so check in on my ore base, see how everybody's doing. Things should be rolling nicely up here, completely self-sufficient. Yep. Plenty of food. I am going to do one thing here. The berries, I can actually make the berries last a little bit longer if I have them cook the berries. Need some sort of cooking device. Where the heck are my... There we are. No, wait. Where the hell are my... Oh, there we are. Cooking pots, ingots. Got 247 PAL metal going right now. I don't have any, because they're not done yet. Plenty of ore. I might need to invest in a better smelter, though. He's only level 2. Might pull that Arsox out and get somebody else in here who can smelt faster. Level 2s. I'll settle for a 3. I'd prefer a 4. Ones, 2s, 1s, 3s. There we are. Ragnahawks, and you can carry. Do I have any 4s? I don't think I do. I got a bunch of Suzukis, though. Let me put a Suzuki here. Swap out dude. Drop a cowardly Suzuki. You know what? Work slave Suzuki. That'll work. And he'll just do smelting. That's his only gimmick. Yeah, he'll get it done faster. All right. So I got no ingots, which means I got no more walls, new walls to build. But I can repair the ones I've already got. Oh, I've got to rebuild the summoning circle each time. Okay, good to know. Wait a minute. Okay, I've got to have them on me. I can't use them from the inventory. Alright. I can work with that. I can work with that. I have no stone here, huh? What do I need? I think it was 200, 120. So they're barely touched. You don't appear to be damaged at all. Okay, a bunch of stone and a little bit of PAL stuff, so climb, damn you, climb! I should have palladium and stone right down here. You really want to play, you little shit? My little water dude's bigger than your little water dude. Now, do you feel silly? Do you regret your life choices? Do you feel more than moderately retarded? You should. Woohoo. $20 and $100. $20 and $100, $20 and $100. So I have the 100 exactly. If I can bring back 200, even better. Hey! Okay, he spooked me just a little bit. I wasn't expecting him to be respawned already. My Jormuntide will zap your Jormuntide, but that's fine. He's a dragon, so what I'm in the middle of doing, I can do again with him. I can add him to my roster. It won't hurt my feelings any. He's already down to below 60%. The Battle of the Giant Aqua Worms. Identical attacks. Mine is just a little bit stronger than his is. Kill that little serpent while we're here, please. Thank you. Come on. Beautiful. Takes care of that. Lord of the Sea, Serenity, Masochist. Those are all good traits. Now I just need myself a little bit more blue. One more, as a matter of fact. All right, then. Time to go up there and kick open the hornet's nest again. That was pretty effective. That was almost a Just Cause level grapple and shoot across the map. Alright, so you I don't need, you I don't need, all of y'all I don't need on me right now. Alright then. What doesn't need to be left here? That's the big question. That needs to be left here. Alright then. Let's get this show on the road. Time for another good old batch of butt kicking. My attack wave should be fully healed up by now. And since the last fight, I've already got myself another Jormungandr, so I'm going to keep this one on me. And I'll leave everybody else out in the world so I can actually get 16 of them on him. 35. My Chillets. All of these fellas are actually stronger than they were before. Yeah, you're all level 11s. 14, 30, 17, 25s, 29, 32. You. Azure Lab, 25, 26. And I got two 28s. Alright, that is pretty much the full batch. Run away! Yeah, I can't even see what's going on in there. But he's already 50k down. $60, $70. All right, we're already almost halfway done. Oh, she moved up over there. Azure Robes, yeah, they were a little squishy. I'll probably lose my Chillet too. This Relaxosaurus doesn't want to fight right now. He's throwing a little temper tantrum. Come on, finish her off, finish her off. $35. 13, 12. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I got that job done. All right, everybody. Now this time I'm going to have to take them home and get them some rest, because they were, a bunch of them were had either health effects from the last fight, or they weren't wanting to fight and all that jazz. So, and most of my walls got splattered. All right, let's see here. Okay. Alright, you guys are doing just fine. Just about done with the PalWorld, are we? No, you still got plenty more to go, which means my ingots are low. Standard ingots. So, I'll take them back to the normal base. It'll be a little slower to process them there, but I can get it done. Okay. Alright, let me see. So what I probably want, what would probably be a good thing to build, is if I could get a, like a recovery base set up. Just a ton of medicine, just a ton of medicine, like half a dozen frickin' saunas, and fluffy beds for everybody. And then I could make sure that they get they stay healthy for their fights. Trying to think of a way I could do that without having just an entire base dedicated to that, which would be a little silly. 1,000 should be plenty. I get 1,000 done, I shouldn't need to worry about any more. I do not have any empty beds here. Starving and incapacitated. Okay, so yeah, their countdown stops if I pull them out. You guys are all okay. I can get you fed. Fed? Where? Oh. There we go. So you guys are all set up. And get them all fed. They're not going to be able to go back into the fight immediately, but at the very least I can get them so they ain't starving anymore. they could all do with some more leveling up. You guys are all the first wave. You're all good. You could use a little bit of food. Okay, so that takes care of that. Next up, I need to do a whole absolute ton of cooking. I'm gonna need all the food. Let's see if this actually does end up being a Bellinor egg. I think it is, but I won't know for sure until it hatches. Oh, we got a visitor over here. Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? Overseeing this territory, as rumors say, you certainly possess remarkable skills. Ambassador, in a certain town in the desert region, I happen to hear rumors of a rising star among paltramers. Token of our acquaintance. Memory wiping medicine. A portion that allows the player to reset their status points when consumed. Oh. Fancy, fancy. Those are always useful, always good to have. I can put it in here with my other food items. There we are. Hour and 17 for you. Gunpowder. Let me see. I need cold resistant metal. Do I have cold resistant pal armor researched? Item retrieval machine. Oh, that would be very useful for sorting shit out. We got a couple large-scale stone oven. Could be useful. Don't got the ingredients for it in the rocket launcher. Same deal. Heat-resistant pal metal. Cold-resistant pal metal. Next level. Okay. But I could, in theory, get the... standard cold resistant refined. That I could build right now. And it would be better. Let's see if I've got a blueprint for it. I got 3 cold resistant refined metal armor schematic. Alright, so you... So instead of repairing that lower tier armor, I'll just build the better stuff. Refined ingots and ice organs. A whole lot more. More than double it. Okay. It's definitely worth doing. I'm just going to have to farm organs at some point. 4 minutes. No, they're offloading them already. Perfect. 120. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, these dudes very good for cranking out my metals. Ragnahawks are going to be my refiners. They're fast because they're flyers, and they've got level 3 refining, so they get it done quick. Good, good. Yeah, she's not moving near as fast as those other ones were. For 10,000 per kit. $49, you are... Okay, so let me see. Up there, worked for the majority of it. So yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be my default, is to get up here quick as I can. Let the fight take place down below and just have enough walls up here to keep myself safe. The only other thing I want to be sure of is that I can keep the PAL box here safe. So I don't want it to get blowed up mid-fight. Double thick walls around the PAL box just to make sure it survives. Don't need to look pretty, just needs to survive. Alright, that will work. So I trigger it, go up there, hide. Stay behind the walls and let them all do their thing down here. You guys want to be quiet up there? You're making a bunch of noise you don't need to be making. I got 25 stone. I need 100 more and some more some more palladium. I'm debating whether or not I want to do another run of that tonight. I mean, I need to do... Let me take a peek here. So if I want to get a large incubator, I need 4 for the cores there. There was some stuff up here. So I've got 11. Double air dash boots, flamethrower, ultimate sphere, woo! Plasteel crude oil, and need the crude oil extractor to start getting crude oil in any significant quantities. Cold food box, that'll come in handy. Relaxosaurus's missile launcher. Tempting, tempting. Everybody loves missile launchers. Grisbolt's minigun. Accumulator battery, basically. Yeah, that's not a bad thing to get. Refined metal axe, don't need those since I've got the PAL metal. Well, I could print my own gold. This is a convenience thing, but it's not something I absolutely need. So I'm not too worried about it. That's right, I need to get my food situation sorted. I forgot to get food going before I left my main base. So this battle arena is basically set up. This is all I need for it. Now I just need to get myself some more stone and paldium. I can probably do a cave run and get both of those. But first, I need food. Food! Food. I got a little bit of fried chickpea left and a bunch of pizza. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I need milk and eggs for more cake. Onions, mushrooms, flour. I could make a ton of spring rolls. Minestrone, increase my work speed. That would be good to stock my boxes with. Bunch of minestrone. Got 59 rush ore porks. Might as well get all of those done. I mean, otherwise it's just going to sit there and frackin' spoil, so. Another Suzuki Aqua. Alright, so food situation is sorted, and will be even better sorted here shortly. You know what I haven't done is I haven't hit the oil rig yet, so I'm going to head up there and I'm going to hit that oil rig since it's only level 30 and I need to level up my dragons anyways. I'll go see what life is like out on those oil rigs. Should be able to take it without too much trouble. But first, I need to go dispose of excess fluid. I shall return shortly. Alright, then I'm back. Time to go pick on an oil rig. Dude! You're somewhat conspicuous, standing here all alone. Huge structuring tower over there, the oil rig built by the Syndicate. It's a dangerous place, so make sure to stay away from it. No. I'm going after it. Just want to get my pallium real quick. And then go out there and clobber the oil rig. Looks like I see the scaffolding there, so it looks like the water level access is right here. Rain Syndicate barge oil rig. What time is it? Alright, so I'll clear this, and depending on how long it takes to clear this, I'll either clear this and call the stream for tonight, or I'll clear this and do one more boss fight and call the stream for the night. Go kick the crap out of Bella Noir one more time. It just depends on how long this fight takes me. This might end up, I might get up here and it ends up being a real quick fight, or I might get up here and it might be one of the biggest damn fights I've ever encountered. I don't know until I do it. But first there are sparkly fish, and sparkly fish must be caught. Woohoo! Alpha celery. Krojiro Alpha! Workaholic Krojiro. That's useful. Those dudes are pretty good. Alright, so first things first is going to be the Xeno Guard. Oh. They've got full-on alarms going, do they? Here you guys go. Have fun with him. I'm going to go scout around for anything worth stealing while he murders the ever-living crap out of all of you. Get him! Where are you going, dude? There are dudes down here to kill. Oh, there's a turret up there. I was like, what the hell is shooting at me? Okay, he has actual mechanical defense turrets. Good to know. Dude's already up there kicking the crap out of more of them. So far, I've only found the one chest. Come on, big fella. I got turrets up here what need killing. Blah. Go, Xeno, go! Dude, you can feel free to attack that turret anytime you'd like. Why are you not fighting the turret, dude? It's shooting you in the ass. You'd like to shoot back? Is he not attacking the turret? Yeah, he's not attacking the turret. Okay, good, good. So that's the first of the turrets down. Be nice if I could build these to defend my base. Nothing. Okay. Little communications trailer. Portable radar thingy. Multiple turrets over here. Hopefully my dude will actually fight them this time. Let's let if Elfidrian get some work in. Maybe he'll be more likely to actually attack the turrets. Well, that takes care of that. Alright, it looks like it was a pathfinding issue because dude's a little more aggressive. Come on. Dude, you're getting shot. You want to fight back? My critters are acting weird. They're not fighting. They're not moving. I'm gonna actually fight back, dude. Anytime now. Okay, good. There he goes. Okay, let's try a fucking flyer. Maybe one of you guys will actually fight. I don't got the ammo to do all this fighting on my own if they're not going to get involved. Okay, yeah. Why are you not fighting? Well, fine then. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. You gonna actually fight, dude? What's the story? Yeah, looks like he's the only one that'll reliably put in combat. But even he's inconsistent at best. Alright, there were a couple other treasure chests around here, but they were all smaller. You gonna attack that turret at all? Like, at all, dude? No. He's just gonna stand there and get shot in the side of the head. Okay, well. I don't know what the deal is with my dudes not attacking. But I got the rig. Rig is done, so. Yeah, I have no clue what the heck the story is up there. But I'll get these 2 rares while I'm here. Maybe the only thing I can think of is maybe my pals were too big. Maybe I need to take smaller dudes up there and have them clobber the oil rigs. But even when they were right on top of the turrets, they wouldn't attack it. So I'm wondering if maybe they just wouldn't at all. Which seems like a significant oversight if that were the case. Have an entire class of enemy that your pals just won't attack. Another Alpha Crow Zero with Serenity. Alright, so where's my closest? There would be my closest. I mean, that one's probably not too far away. But yeah, the one I came to. And it'll give me a chance to see if this dude says anything after I clobber the oil rig. Nope, just the one voice line, just the one line. Alright, so I need 20 of these and 100 stone. I got stone deposits and palladium all the way down the beach, so should be nice and quick. Then I'll go beat the boss one more time and call it a night. Wonder how many of those bosses there are that you summon. There's at least 2 versions of that Bella, because I've got fragments for those 2. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to take on higher level bosses, clear higher level dungeons to find the next chips. Ring of Fright. Hey. A bunch of rings, bunch of arrows I don't really need. 42. Alright, so I've got enough paldium for 2 summoning circles. Now I just need enough stone for 2. Nails. Alright, so should be able to do this one relatively quickly. I do got the one injured Azure Lobe. Yeah, the Bellanor Libero. I've got the normal Bellanors, and then I got a Bellanor Libero, so I don't know what the significance is between the two, but I suppose I'll find out sooner or later. High quality bench, ingot wood nails. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Where are you? There you are. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And, oh, I don't need 10 of those. Don't need 2 of those even. Just need the 1. Four rounds. Well, it's not like I contribute directly to these fights. Anything else needs to be dropped? Negative. Alright. Let's clobber this winch and call it a night. Level 11, 21, 23. Chillets are all still too weak. Chillet Ignis, you might actually do some work at level 42. Sort. Dragon. Let you get some experience. 35, 34, 47. Yep. 14, 32, 35s, 26s. You're still... Oh, yeah, you were the one that was hurt up top there. 35, 32. And all my Jormunganders, of course. You two, you. And 32. All right. Is everybody ready? Okay. I'm a little concerned with them all being trapped inside there that I hadn't considered. There. Now they're all out and moving. Distribute throughout the area and begin the fight. Weasel Snake. You're going to die, Weasel Snake, but you will die in glorious battle. No, you leave me the hell alone. You got 16 dudes running after you. You leave me the hell in peace. Whoa, she got airborne on that one. Come on, get back in the fight. Chillet's doing work down there. I keep seeing him get his criticals in. Good job, little Chillet. Kick her gigantic floaty ass. Well, my walls got absolutely obliterated after that one. I'm thinking the walls, except for the ones up there on the hill, might be completely unnecessary. I might not need to worry about them. I need to clear some space. No! Come on, finish her off already. 48, 45, 40, 35. 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, and done. All right, good job, fellas. Got it cleared again. Let's first things first. Get all of you back into the box. All right, so that takes care of that. Inventory's maxed. She is not small. All right, I need to make some space and go grab those goodies over there. Hey, you and you. Rigid Arc Egg, training manuals. Ancient Core, multi-climate undershirt. Alright, what can I get rid of? What do I not need? Got a bunch of level 1 pendants I don't really need, but I can sell those. Leather. Same with this thing. I have 3 of them now. I don't need 3 of them, but I can sell them. Took a little bit of damage, not enough to matter though. Alright. That takes care of that. Head back to base, drop off a bunch of stuff, and call it a night. And see if they did, in fact, these large dark eggs I'm getting are actually Bella Noirs. I think they are. That would make sense. Since I couldn't catch them and I've not seen them in the wild, that would make sense that that's the only way to get them is to hatch them. Figured I would have got more crude oil off that oil rig, but that does not appear to be the case. Soon, 9 minutes. Getting a bunch of 4s. Almost getting to the point where I can start refining these. I've already got level 2 rocket launcher schematics, so... Compound bow. I have a legendary quality makeshift shotgun. Alright, so I am going to play a little bit longer than I had originally anticipated. I want to see that egg hatch. So I'm going to run down to the town, do a little bit of trading, run back up here, and by then, it should be ready to go. I want one of each of these kept, because I am in fact a fracking hoarder. But I don't need extras. Freight ring 1 and 2. Keep those as well. Everything else here can just about go away. Alright, let me see. I think, yes. My farms are done. I hope at least a couple of these are alphas. And not every single solitary one of them is just standard. I'm pretty sure all of the Terra eggs I've got in there are all going to be Anubuses. So you guys can go back into storage for now. I need another high-end crafter. Big penguins. Let's see if I've got a level 3 anywhere. You're level 3. And you can do some planting and hauling, so... Yeah, I can use another one of those out in the world. Okay, now trading. Back up here, hatch the egg, and then in the end of the stream. Instead of teleporting straight to it from the base, I'll teleport from that one. You know what, I'll just hike the whole way. I'll hike to the village just in case a lucky spawns around here somewhere. Yeah, a large egg is a large egg. I don't lose out on anything by hatching it. It's not like hatching it costs me anything. It'll be a while before I get that far down the list, though, with all those Anubises that need to be hatched first. And 3 Bellinors now. Or is it 4? Something like that. X amount of Bellinors that need to be hatched. Cremuses. Hello, little cremuses. Have fun out here frolicking through the wilderness. Oh, really? No. Dumbass. Try and charge me? What the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think I am? Really should capture one of these dudes and take him home. So I don't gotta hike all the way down here to sell. You can go, you can go, you can go. You. Both of those I do not need. Poison blast. Let's see, got anything exciting for me? A bowler hat. You know what? Why not? Might actually be faster to buy them. Alright, let's get home, hatch my first Bellinor, I think. And then that'll be that. It's probably been right around 10 minutes. Almost exactly. Perfect. I wonder if I can buy a ton of these and craft them up and somehow they become more effective. We crafted at primitive workbench. So it can probably also be crafted at the high quality, you'd think. Yes. A tough round hat. It was sold with the guarantee that it wouldn't break, even if a memorist stepped on it. Defense 20, health 60? Now, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So this is significantly better than the bowler hat. It's more for style points, I suppose. Maybe I will buy a bunch of schematics of it and see if I can upgrade them. Maybe I can get a legendary quality bowler hat. That would be interesting. All right, let's see. Are you a Bellanor? Are you? You are. Without existing, she quietly gazed upon the world. One day she was seized with a longing to be seen, with unbridled lust for vengeance against reality. Okay. Let's get one of you in there. So let me see here. I've almost got enough to get myself a large incubator. I got to beat her one more time. That's not a huge deal. I can do that. Improved furnaces are good. Anything else around here? I can get the standards, but these cost 2. I think these are 3 slots. Hatch multiple eggs at once. It doesn't give me a value. Multiple could be 3, 4, 36. Who knows? I'm guessing 3. Because looking at the image there, I see 3 cushions. So I'm guessing 3. But seeing as it's a doubling of resources, it might only be 2. But again, only one way to find out, and I need to beat her one more time to find out. So, anything else I need tonight? Not really. Large power generator. I'll grab that. 200 electric organs. I'm going to have to go into the desert and kill the crap out of everything electrical for a while. Go commit some good old-fashioned family-friendly genocide in the middle of the desert. But again, not tonight. Handiwork 4, medicine. Okay, so she's primarily medicine production. Level 4 medicine production. And she is not an alpha, I don't think. So she's just standard. Unless they all are alpha, perhaps. Nope. Thus was born the eclipsed siren. Ooh, I'll drag her into a fight and see if she's any good. She got Dark Cannon. Is her only skill at the moment, and Brave is not terrible for a combat pal. Alright, so that is going to do it for tonight. That's just about all I needed to get done. I am going to start grinding out more and more combat with her. I have a whole bunch more of those little emblems to burn through. So that's going to be fairly consistent, as I'm going to be, until I clear through all the emblems I have, I'm going to grind out fights with her. just so I can get more and more of those ancient cores and get some of this high-end gear. But that is a concern for a later date. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Thanks for joining me this lovely, lovely Monday evening. Tune in tomorrow, and I will be back with something else. See you then.